Welcome back to game 2 of the evening. It's a great Friday evening for some baseball, even with the cloud coverage out here and the slight wind. We're back. Bruins looking to get some revenge here as they fell 11-0 in the first game, but Daniel Williams is on the mound for the Bruins looking to get some outs early. And he starts off with a ball, 1-0 count. Leading off for Milligan, number 42, Angel Lobo. Some speed on the bases right away. That's a ball low, 2-0 count. Last couple outings for Williams he's had a big struggle finding the strike zone right away, but finds it later on. See if he can do it earlier this time. Doesn't prove it there. 3-0 count now. See if Williams can find the strike zone here. He does for strike one. 3-1 count. Here's a 3-1. That ball's in there for a second strike. Good spot for Williams. Here's a 3-2 count. Oh, that hits him. Oh, on the inner thigh. That's not a good spot to get hit in. Free base for the first batter of the game. Now from Milligan, number 7, Anthony Guzman. Guzman. However you want to say that. I'm American. I'll say Guzman. Runner on first, no outs. Here in the top of the first. Oh, he's going already. Kirkpatrick throws to second, and he got him. Oh, whoa. I guess not. It looked like it was there in time, but he's safe at second. Apparently he dropped it. I'm not sure I saw that, but nonetheless, he's safe at second. It's a 1-0 count with no outs here in the top of the first inning. It's a ball in the dirt, blocked by Kirkpatrick. It's a great throw to second base by Kirkpatrick. Just, I guess, not there in time. 2-0 count now. Fouled back into the net for strike one. 2-1 count. The lights will probably be turned on soon here at Conestee Park. It's getting a little dark here. Here's a 2-1. That's in there for a ball. 3-1 count. Just seems like Williams whips his body a little too much when he pitches. Needs more control with the arm. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and that hits him. Two batters, 2 hit by pitches. And there are 2 runners on with no outs for Caleb Berry, number 6. Catching in the second game. That ball is high. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 to Barry. Oh, he checks back to second. Back there in time. Good move by Williams. Here's the 1-0 to Barry. It's in the dirt. Good block by Kirkpatrick. That block kept the runners on first and second. Here's the 2-0. That's in there in the gap, grounded. The runner from second is going home. Throw from Zay Brandt is a little high. Oh, he's safe at second because Cody dropped the ball. And it's a double for Barry. Runners on second and third now. And a run gets in for Milligan, 1-0. Still no outs here in the top of the first. Wow. Getting started right away, just like last game. That brings up Casey Hare, DH, for Milligan, with 2 runners on in scoring position, no outs. Big opportunity to get a big boost here early. That's a ball in for a 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 to Hare. Another block by Kirkpatrick. Staying busy back there. Two-0 pitch incoming. Slider on the outside and in the dirt. Ball 3, 3-0 count. Still no outs here in the top of the first. That's in there for a strike. 3-1 count. Williams is looking to battle back here. Ball's inside for ball 4. Bases are loaded now with no outs. Tough start for Williams. Braden Spano's up. Grand slam hit last game. Sure, Milligan would not mind another grand slam here in the top of the first. Here's the first pitch. That's in there for a strike. Good start by Williams on this at bat. Here's the 0-1 Spano. Strike on the outside. Good spot. This will be a big strikeout here if he can get this one. Here's the 0-2. Oh, barely missed. Good spot. But ball 1. Almost looked like Spano tried to lean his elbow into that. If that hit him, it probably would have ended up being an automatic out. It's based on his effort. 1-2 count here, though. Oh, that ball's behind him. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2. That ball's on the outside. Strike 3. Got him looking. Big strikeout for Daniel Williams for the first out in the inning. That strike 3 call upsetted Braden Spano a little bit. But the Bruins love to see it. First pitch of this at-bat's fouled back into the net. How big would a double play be here? And the inning. It would be very, very big. Here's the 0-1. Down inside for a ball. 1-1 count. Batting for Milligan right now is number 34, Josh Lale. We did not see him last game. He's probably happy to get in a little bit today. Here's the 1-1. He swings. That is fouled back into the stands. On the third base side. 1-2 count now. Here's the 1-2. Daniel Williams looking for a strikeout here. Well, that's nailed up the middle for a base hit. Scoring at least 1 run. And they'll be held. 1-run scores in that single by Josh Lale. 2-0 ball game now. Bases still loaded. With 1 out. Jaden Stiegel's up. He had a home run last game. It's a good pitch in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Williams. Base is loaded. That's in there for a strike 2. Seemed to find his rhythm a little bit. Having no problem throwing strikes right now. See if we can keep it going. Up high for a ball. 1-2 count. Probably trying to see if he would chase the ball upstairs, but he did not. Here's the 1-2 from Williams. That's dribbled down the first base line. A run will score, but he'll get the out at first for the second out of the inning. 3-0 ball game. It's like a full swing bunt kind of thing. Two outs, 3-0 ball game. Runners on second and third for number 21, Ryan Molinari. We also did not see him in the first game either. He's playing center field. The second game of the evening. First pitch is in there for a ball. Milligan started last game in the top of the first with 3 runs. They have done it again in this game. Looking to get even more this time. Unless Williams can stop him here. Here's the 1-0. That's swung on. Hard grounder to second. Fielded by Chad Bain. Wild throw to first base though. Oh no. He's in there safely at second with 2 runs scored. What seemed to be an easy inning-ending play results in 2 runs and a runner on second. And it is now a 5-0 game. Wow. Tough break. Brings up Andrew Mathias, the shortstop. Had a massive game in the first one with a triple shy of the cycle. He swings at the first one he sees. Shallow center field. Will it get down? It will. A runner scores. And he's in the second safely. Ball hits him. 6-0 game. 3-run swing in just 2 pitches. Tough break to start the game for the Bruins. And we're back up to the top of the lineup. Angel Lobo started this game off getting hit by a pitch. He rips that past the third baseman. Matthias is coming home from second. What a throw by Brandt. And he was safe. Close play. 7-0 on a double from Angel Lobo. Good throw from Brandt from left field, though. That ball almost hits Anthony Guzman again. He was hit by a pitch last at bat too. Here's the 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me. Makes it 1-1. Good pitch by Williams. Here's the 1-1. It's down there for a ball. 2-1 count now. The throwback gets past Williams a little bit, but the runner stays on second. 2-1 count. Milligan has scored 4 runs with 2 outs. Making to get it more. David Twitty out in right field, gets under it and catches it for the 3rd out of the inning. That's 1 inning the Bruins want to forget. Moving forward, they still have to bat. Still have a full game to play. Let's see what they can do going into the bottom of the 1st. Back here in the bottom of the 1st inning, after a tough top of the 1st for the Bruins, allowing 7 runs. It's a 7-0 ball game, but Riley Ramsey looks to lead it off for the Bruins here in the bottom of the 1st inning. Here's the first pitch. That's up there for a ball. Pitching for Milligan's number 8, Brandon Morello. Looking to follow suit what the first pitchers did in the first game. Good start. Solid contact, but it's under the right field's glove. And out for number 1. Good contact from Ramsey. Seemed to be a problem in the first game, too, where they get really good contact, but it'd be right at someone for easy outs. Cam Lance, who continues to play first base in this second game, is now up for the Bruins. He looks at that one for strike 1. Good pitch by Morello. Bruins offense struggled in the first game with only 1 hit. Fouls that back for strike 2. This season has been full of hot and cold moments for the Bruins offense. Some games they're red hot. Other games they can't find contact. Seems to be one of those weekends. Looking to change that. Cam Lance looks at that for strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes for the second out of the inning. Bringing up Conley Burke. Conley's looking to change the course of this a little bit. Here's the first pitch. Looks at that high. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Morello. That's in there for a strike. Good pitch by Morello. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. That's ball high. 2-1 count. Mentioned this last game, but Conley's playing DH today. So he comes back from a little injury. That's why Pablo Austin, who's batting next, is playing third base for him today. That's in there for a strike 2. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here in the top of the first inning. No runners on. Here's the 2-2 count. Battled off by Conley. Ended up hitting that ball pretty deep. It's just foul ball. Count is still 2-2. Here it is. Battles that off too. Right near the Milligan dugout. Here's the 2-2. Conley Burke. Swings at that. It's a base hit through the gap of the infield for a single. Good hit by Conley Burke. See if the Bruins can brew anything up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Excuse me. Pablo Austin's now up. Here's the first pitch to Austin. He's playing third base today. Swings at that. Big swing. He wanted all of that. Turned his head a little bit. That's probably why he missed it. 0-1 count. Hits that to left field. It's high, but very shallow. Left fielder's coming in on it, and he catches it for out number 3. Conley does get a base hit in this inning, but Bruins do not score. 7-0 ball game still heading into the top of the second. Welcome back to the top of the second inning. Daniel Williams is still on the mound after allowing 7 runs last inning, looking to find his rhythm. Caleb Berry's up. Catcher for Milligan in this game, had a double last at bat. He's facing a 1-0 count, 2-0 count now. Williams seemed to want that to be a strike, but was not favored. It's ball high for a 3-0 count. Throws that one in there for a strike. There we go. 3-1 count now. That's ripped to center field. Riley Rams is running back for it. Seems to gather it and catches it for out number 1. Much better start in the top of the second than the top of the first. Casey Hare is now up for Milligan, who's walked his last at bat. 1 down. That's a soft grounder at second base. Chad Bain corrals that, and it's a much better throw than last time. He gets that one out at first base. 2 up, 2 down so far for the Bruins. Good adjustment from Chad Bain. Braden Spano's now up. He struck out looking his last at bat. Was not happy about it. And he looks at that strike outside. It's about the same spot as the strikeout pitch was his last at bat, but didn't seem to argue that one. 0-1 count. 2 outs. Rips that to shortstop. Fielded cleanly by Swarms. Bobbled a little bit, and he gets over to first base in time. 3 up, 3 down for the Bruins defense. Much better half inning. That proves to you that the Bruins defense can get the job done. Ball game remains 7-0. Offense just has to get going a little bit. 7 runs is not that many. We've seen them do it before. Stay tuned for the bottom of the second inning. Back here in the bottom of the second inning with Gabe Swarms leading off for the Bruins. He made that play for the last out of this past inning. Looks to get it going offensively and does. That's a single to start the inning through the gap of first and second base. Good start to the bottom of the second. First pitch, Gabe Swarms gets on base. Cody Kirkpatrick, the catcher, is now up to keep this going, hoping to get some runs on the board for the Bruins. The lights are now on here at Conestee. Your TV screens or laptop screens probably just got a little brighter. And no, that was not an automatic brightness adjustment by your laptop. That was actual lights here. It's pretty neat how that works out. Here's a 1-0 count. Swings through that one. 1-1 count. Cody Kirkpatrick is a solid catcher behind the plate. Rarely lets anything pass him. He checks back to first base. He's there in time. Rarely lets anything past him. Goes all out for some of these pitches that are in the dirt. Great brick wall behind home plate for the Bruins. It's a 1-1 count. Looking to hit the ball, get going offensively. That's a ball outside. Catcher's frame job was quite dramatic on that. Did not work. 2-1 count. Swarms is leading off first. Here's a 2-1. He swings at that, reaches a little bit, fouls it off for a 2-2 count now. Kirkpatrick looks to battle here a little bit. Reaches for that one, pops it up in the right field. Right fielder barely has to move and catches it for the first out of the inning. Swarm stays at first base, one down for number 37, David Twitty. David Twitty's only had 8 at-bats so far this season. Looking to get some playing time in this second game this evening. Anyone that goes to BJU has definitely seen David Twitty put in the work. Does his schoolwork and everything else outside. Could be a base hit, and it is. He gets the first base safe. Swarms gets the second. And as I was just saying, that hard work that he puts out, both with baseball and with schoolwork, that pays off. Runners now on first and second here in the bottom of the second inning. Good offensive play by David Twitty. Good hustle to get to first base. There's times he sprints with the track team at practice. Paid off there too. Chad Bain's up. Looking to redeem himself from behind the plate for the erroneous throw from earlier. He can definitely do so here. Base hit will probably score Gabe Swarms. Here's the 0-1 to him. Swings through that, making it 0-2. Here's the 0-2 with one out. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the second inning, 7-0 ball game. He delivers. Pops that one up. Infield fly rule. Out for the second out of the inning. Which brings up Zay Brandt. Left fielder for the Bruins. Base hit would probably score Swarms. Bruins looking to get the first runs of their day. Here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to Brandt. He hits that high to left field. Seems pretty shallow. Left fielder coming in to grab it, and he does for the third out of the inning. 2 singles hit by the Bruins offense. So that's approval from last game, but still don't score any runs. Remains 7-0, going to the top of the third. We're back here in the top of the third inning. Daniel Williams is still on the mound for the Bruins after a great inning last inning. Went 3 up, 3 down. He's facing Josh Lale to start this top of the third. He throws ball 1, 1-0 count to start. Josh Lale got a single his last at bat. And he just looked at another ball for a 2-0. Here's a 2-0 count. Swings at that. Hits it down the left field line, but foul. 2-1 count now. Zay Brandt lost his hat running to it. We'll have to go retrieve his hat before next play. Here's the 2-1. Good block by Cody Kirkpatrick behind the plate. 3-1 count. A little ball change. Got a little dirt on it. Here's a 3-1 from Williams. Ooh, close miss. Could have been a strike inside, but it was called a ball. Free base for Lale to start the inning. Brings up Jaden Stiegel, who grounded out last at bat. Like I said before, he hit a home run in the previous game. His dugout went crazy. Here he's batting right now. Looks at first pitch for a strike. 0-1 count. Good start for Williams. After a tough first inning for Williams, he found himself his last inning. Looking to continue that this time. Here's the 0. Oh, no. Checks back to first base. You know, as one person that played baseball in high school, all through high school, it's really hard for me not to scream back whenever there's a pickoff move to first, even if it's against the Bruins. Oh, and he's hit by that pitch. Right in the ankle. Probably hit his pad, his shin pad, because that sounded pretty hard. And he takes his base. Limps down first base line. Checks to see if he's okay. Seems to be. Runners on first and second now. No outs for Ryan Molinari. Reached the second by an error. That ball's way outside. And the runners advance to second and third. 1-0 count. One rule that hasn't reached college ball yet is the pitch clock. It's a new rule in the MLB. Seeming to drive pitchers crazy in the MLB because they gotta go much faster. Oh, and that is poked out to left field over Zay Brandt's head. 2 runs will score. Molinari gets the second standing up for an easy stand-up double. 9-0 ball game. Ball carried in the air for a long time. Seemed like it was going to die down, but the wind kept it going. Runners on second now. 2 runs scored this inning. Still no outs for Andrew Mathias, who hit a double his last at bat. He somehow avoided that. I thought that hit him, but I guess it went between his legs. Runner advances to third. They call time to discuss what just happened. And confirm that it was a pass ball. Andrew Mathias has had a very good day. 3 for 4 last game. Started this game with a double. Looks to do more, and he gets hit by that one. Wasn't hit by the previous one, but gets hit by that one. And that seems to get Coach Castile to come out looking at his bullpen. And we will have a pitching change. 2 innings is all the time Daniel Williams has today. 9 runs allowed. And we'll be back after the pitching change. Jerry Parker is now on the mound for the Bruins. Comes in after a tough outing from Daniel Williams. The 9-0 ball game. Runners on first and third with no outs here in the top of the third inning. Top of the lineup is now up again for Milligan. Angel Lobo. It's hard for me to not say Angelo because Angelo Lobo kind of goes off the tongue a little better. But hits the third base, fielded by Pablo Austin. Go to second, go to first, and is not in time for a double play. Nonetheless, good play for the Bruins to get an out on the inning. A run does score. It makes it 10-0. One out, runners on first. Anthony Guzman is up for Milligan, number 7. The right fielder. He flew out his last at bat. It's a ball on the outside from Parker. Guzman comes in with an on-base return of almost 500. Gets on base about half the time he's up to bat. It's a pretty impressive stat for college baseball. It's a 2-0 count with 1 out. Here's a pitch from Parker. Nails that down the third base line, right over Pablo Austin's head. That rolls all the way to the fence. Lobo will get to at least third. He's coming home. Swarms throws it home, and Lobo's in safely. Oh, cuts out the legs of Cody Kirkpatrick. seems to be okay. Scores at home. Makes it 11-0 on a double from Anthony Guzman. That ball had some speed off the bat. Didn't give Austin enough time to really react to that one. And it gets over his head. That brings up Caleb Berry. He's 1 for 2 today with a double and a fly out. Looking to keep it going for Milligan's offense. That is a strike on the outside. Seemed a little generous. 0-1 count. Can't complain. Here's the 0-1 from Parker. Ball low. Makes the 1-1 count. A few more fans have showed up for this second game. It's nice to have a few more people to fill the stands. That's a ball low. 2-1 count. Guzman leading off second. Here's a 2-1 from Parker. That's fouled back to make it a 2-2 count. I do wonder how many baseballs are lost each doubleheader day. So it feels like a lot of balls are in the trees, in the bushes, never to be seen again. It's now a 2-2 count. Here it is. Battled that one off. Another foul. Oh, hit the fence, stayed in the park. Count remains 2-2. The professional ball retriever, also known as Mr. Aaron Burke, gets that one again. Count stays 2-2. Here it is from Parker. That's a pop-up right behind first base. Called off by David Twitty. Wow, that was very loud. Made his point and got the out for the second out of the inning. I'm not sure what his major is, but being a communication major, that might make sense. He made it very clear that he wanted to catch that, and he did. 2 outs now in the top of the third inning. Runners on second. This ball in there low. Here's a 1-0 count. That's a ball in there for ball 2. 2-0 count. It's number 3, Casey Hare. He's 0 for 1 with a walk so far in this game. Ball makes it a 3-0 count. Casey might be looking at a second walk of the game. Even though that's kind of no fun, still gets on base twice. There we go. Strike 1, 3-1 count. Here's a 3-1 from Parker. That's hit the Chad Bain at second, gathered cleanly, thrown cleanly. Third out of the inning. Bruins get out of the top of the third inning. Some damage done. Look to answer back in the bottom of the third with some offense. Stay tuned. Leading off the bottom of the third inning is the top of the order, Riley Ramsey. He flew out his last at bat. Here's the 1-0 count. Swings at that. Ground on the shortstop. Shortstop charges it, throws it, almost just flicks it over to the first base and gets him in time for the first out of the inning. Brings up Cam Lance. Struck out his first at bat, looking for a little revenge against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch. That's in the dirt. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 count from Morello. That's swung through by Cam Lance. Big swing. Just no contact. 1-1 count now. Here's the 1-1. Oh my, that's a generous spot. 1-2 count. Another very dramatic frame job on that by the catcher, but it gets the umpire to call a strike. 1-2 count now to Cam Lance. Battles that one off. Fouls it off behind the plate. Count remains 1-2. In the first game, outside pitches were rarely called strikes. This game seems to be a little more lenient. Hits that to third base. Fielded by a third baseman. Thrown over to first base for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down. 2 ground outs so far for the Bruins in the bottom of the third inning. Now we see Conley Burke. Got a single his last at bat. Looking to keep that going. Looking to find his rhythm once again from behind the plate. Excuse me, in the batter's box. Swings at that. That's hit hard down the third base line. Will it stay fair? Oh! Ben's foul. 0-1 count. You could hear the exhales of disappointment on that one. 0-1, 2 outs, bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch to Conley Burke. Swings at that. That's fouled hard back into the net. 0-2 count now. Here's the pitch. That is ball one. Close miss. Everyone in the field kind of started prematurely running into their dugout, but the umpire was not having that. 1-2 count now. That is fouled off behind the plate again. Conley Burke stays alive. Here's the 1-2. That ball is up. 2-2 count. Getting encouragement from the dugout before this pitch. Here's the 2-2. Swings through that one for strike 3. Apparently it was dropped, but throws over to first. Third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Bruins. Defense goes back on in the top of the fourth. Back here in the top of the 4th inning, Jerry Parker remains on the mound. It's 11-0. It's an 11-0 ball game for Milligan. And that ball's in there for a strike. Little shout out to the beach volleyball team today. Swept Sand Hills Community College 5-0. It's a good win. Their 3rd win in the last 4 days. Or 3rd win in the last 2 days. Had a couple matches yesterday. Got the job done yesterday and got the job done again today. Things are looking up for that beach volleyball program, no doubt. It's an 0-2 count here. Good start of the inning for Jerry Parker, who wants to continue his control of this game. Close miss, good spot for an 0-2 count. 1-2 count now. Here it is. Inside. Almost brushed the pants. Of Brayden Spano. Here's a 2-2. Ball makes it a full count. Jerry Parker fills in the hole on the mound, takes a deep breath, and delivers the full count. That's grounded to third base. Cut off by Pablo Austin. Good play. Almost corralled. The runner's there safe. Not quite caught by Cam Lance at first base. Had to reach out for that one, which caused the arm stretch length to be a little shorter. And he's safe at first. Josh Leal is up. He's playing third base for the Buffalo in this game. 1 for 1 with a walk. So on base percentage in this game is 1,000. He looks at the first pitch down for a ball. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 from Parker. Hits that one hard, but foul ball. 1-1 count. Spano's leading off first base. He got a stolen base last game. Kind of a surprise for the Milligan dugout as they went crazy for it. 1-1 count. It's a foul ball right at the Bruins dugout. Almost grabbed by Zach Burke. Could not corral it. 1-2 count. Parker looks Spano back to first base. And looks to strike him out here. Dribbler at second base. Chad Bain corrals it. Those are the first for the first out of the inning. The runner does advance to second though. Brayden Spano is now on second base. New batter. The dugout calls him Ammo, number 26, Ethan Ammerman. Try to say that 3 times fast. Ammerman. That's really hard to say. In there for a strike. 0-1 count. That's ripped down the third base line. That's fair. Good rip by Ammerman. Spano's going to score from second. Ammerman's going to get into second for a stand-up double and an RBI. What an eruption from the Milligan dugout. Brings up number 21, Ryan Molinari. He is 1 for 1 today. with a single and a double, but he reached to second by an error on the first single. So I'm sorry, that would make him 2 for 2. Looks to continue his hot bat here. One down in the top of the 4th inning. It's a 1-0 count. It's a 12-0 ball game. Here's a 1-0 from Parker. It's ball inside. 2-0. Here's a 2-0. Swung on. Fouled back. 2-1 count. To account, Ammerman leading off second base. Molinari looking to hit the ball. Swings on that. Gathered by Cam Lance. Tagged out at first. Molinari kind of turned on the Jets at the end of that run to try to beat Cam Lance to first, but did not. Second out of the inning, 2 down for number 9, Andrew Mathias. Hit a double and was hit by a pitch so far this game. He hits that. That's high. It's in center field. Shallow. Riley Ramsey's coming in to get it. And he catches it for the 3rd out of the inning. Bruins get through that inning. Only 1 run allowed. 12-0 ball game now headed in to the bottom of the 4th. Pablo Austin's leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Bruins. He flew out his last at bat. Molinari is still on the bump for the Buffalo. He throws the ball for the first pitch of the inning, 1-0 count. Looks like that down low for a 2-0 count. Good patience so far by Pablo Austin. That ball is down there for ball 3. Molinari. Morello having a hard time finding that strike zone right away. Here's a 3-0. That's in there for a strike. 3-1 count. Here's a 3-1. Morello trying to get back in this. That's in there for strike 2. Makes it full count. Here's a full count to Pablo Austin. And he looks at that for ball 4. Free base to start the inning for the Bruins. Good start. Gabe Swarms is now up. Here's a single so far in this game. 1 for 1. Looking to keep that going, especially with a runner on first base. Gets a quick sign from Coach Castile at third. He now knows what he's doing. Here's the first pitch. Pablo Austin's trying to steal second. A little hit and run action. Gets him safe to first, but gets him out at second. Or, excuse me, I flipped that. Safe at second, out at first. Runner advances. First out of the inning. Pablo Austin didn't try to steal on that. That may have been a double play. Hard time telling. Cody Kirkpatrick is now up. That's a ball high. Ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 out. Pablo Austin leading off second. Cody Kirkpatrick in that batter's box. Looking to hit him in and end the shutout so far today. Foul tips that. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 with 1 out. Swings through that one. 1-2 count. Cody Kirkpatrick. Morello shakes his shoulders out a little bit. Trying to get a little less tension before he throws his next pitch. He delivers. Swung on, swung through for the third strike and second out of the inning. Bringing up number 37, David Twitty. David used his speed his last at bat to get safe at first. He is 1 for 1 on the day. A couple plays made in the field too. Let's see what he can do here. Here's the first pitch. Swings on. Ground to the shortstop. Will he beat it out this time? Very close, but will not for the third out of the inning. Good play by the shortstop. We are headed to the top of the 5th inning. Bruins still scoreless. Back here in the top of the 5th inning, Ty Yurkovich is now batting for Milligan. He came in mid-game last game too. Comes in this time for Angel Lobo. Dugout goes from chanting Lobo to Yerk. And he hits that drive to left field over Zabrandt's head, bounces off the wall. Dugout really wanted a home run, but a stand-up double will do for them to lead off the inning. That was maybe a foot and a half from being a home run. They're saying he may have missed first. Did he? No, he did not. He will be safe at second. First pitch Yurkovich saw. Wow. Brings up number 7, Anthony Guzman. Hit a double his last at-bat. Yurkovich leading off second. No outs. Here in the top of the 5th inning, 12-0. And that's a ball down to Guzman. Here's a 1-0 count from Parker. That's down for a ball. 2-0 count now. Been a tough day so far for the Bruins. There's a strike, 2-1 count. There is no doubt still a lot to be thankful for. Playing baseball for Bob Jones University is a privilege and a good one. 2-1 count here. Swung on, swung through. Makes that a 2-2 count. BJU is a great college with great standards and great Christian character. And the Bruins do display that on the baseball field, and the viewers are proud. Here's a 2-2. That's ball in the dirt. Gets past the catcher. Yurkovich takes a while to get to third base, but does still get there in time for a full count. Here's the full count from Parker. And that's in the dirt, blocked by Cody Kirkpatrick. Guzman will take his free base. Still, no outs. Bring up Caleb Berry, number 6, their catcher. The field gets a sign from our own catcher, Cody Kirkpatrick. Probably expecting and anticipating a steal or stolen base to second, especially with a runner on third. Caleb Berry is 1 for 3 on the day with a double. Still, no outs. Swings on that. Hits at the deep right field. Will Twitty get there in time? He will corral that as he jumps up into the bullpen. Good play. A run does score from third, tagging. But what a play from David Twitty in right field. For the first out inning, it's hard not to like that guy. He's had a good game so far. Good games like this might reward him some more playing time. Number 32, Joe Colucci is now in, batting at the DH spot for Milligan. Looks at that ball down. 1-0 count. First time we're seeing Joe Colucci today, to my knowledge. Fouls that back for a 1-1 count. Guzman is still leading off first base. He did not tag up on that last play. But that run does make it 13-0. Here in the top of the fifth. That's a ball high in the air, 2-1. That's a strike in there. Makes that a 2-2 count. Good pitch by Jerry Parker. Strikeout here would be really big. Here's the 2-2. He delivers. Fights that one off. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. It's one thing Milligan's been very good at all game. All day, in fact, in the first game, too, is fighting off these 2-strike pitches and capitalizing on them later. Joe Colucci looks to do that same thing here. Here's a 2-2. That ball's down in the dirt. Makes that full count. Full count, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the fifth inning. Here it is. Grounds that to the shortstop. Fielded by Gabe Swarms. Easy double play. Good play. Right in the rhythm of his steps. Gabe Swarms gets that ball. Steps on second and throws the first to get out of the top of the fifth. Bruins look to score some runs here in the bottom of the fifth. Stay tuned. We're back here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Chad Bain is leading off the Bruins. Bruins are looking to not get shut out for the second straight game. Chad swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. 0-1 count. Chad Bain flew out his last at bat. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike in there. Off-speed pitch from the new pitcher for Milligan, number 22, Vince LeConte. And he strikes him out swinging for the first out of the inning. A lot of these pitchers from Milligan seem to have the same kind of delivery. where it almost feels like the ball is going across your body as you're looking at it. It's due to a wide release point, but it seems to be working for him. Zay Brandt's now up. Looks at a ball outside for a 1-0 count. He flew out also last at bat. Swings at that, fouls it off at the Milligan dugout. Here's the 1-1. That's striking the outside. One-two count now to Zay Brandt with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. He hits that for a base hit over the third baseman's head. Good little base knock for Zay. Rounds first, takes a look, and is back safe at first. Good rip. Brings up the top of the lineup Riley Ramsey. He's 0 for 2 so far in this game. Looking to go 1 for 3 here to keep it going here in the bottom of the fifth. One out, one on. Zay looking to steal. And he gets the second in time and stays there. Runner now in scoring position. Good heads-up steal by Zay. Riley Ramsey did swing in that last pitch to kind of distract the catcher a little bit, so it is an 0-1 count. One out. He delivers. He hits that. Shortstop charges it. Bare hand. It will not get there in time. Runner on first and second. Zay Brandt did not advance. Probably the smartest thing to do. Wasn't really sure how the shortstop would handle that ball. It was a nice bare hand grab, but the throw was not in time. Cam Lance is up. He's 0 for 2 so far this game. A hit here would be big. Stop the Bruins shutout. Here's the first pitch. 2 on, 1 out. That ball's high. 1-0. Cam gets his positioning in the batter's box, takes a breath, looking for this pitch. Swings at that, center field. Catches it in center field. Zay Brandt does tag to go to third base. Is there in time. Good throw from the center fielder, but not there in time. Oh. And apparently Zay left early. So they go tag second, and that's the end of the inning. Wow. Not ideal for the Bruins offense. That's a frustrating way to end the bottom of the fifth inning. Well, we will see you back here in the top of the sixth. Sorry for the late comeback here in the top of the 6th. Number 18, Braden Spano just hit a home run very quickly to start the inning. It's now a 14-0 ball game. And Josh Lill pops it up on the third base line, gathered by Pablo Austin. Here's that home run is Spano's second home run of the day. Got one in the first game as well. One down here in the top of the 6th. That's strike one. 0-1 count. Jerry Parker still on the mound. That is fouled back. 0-2 count now. Parker tried to get him with an off-speed pitch. Did not chase outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Parker. That's down the dirt. 4-2. Here's the 2-2 count on 1 out. Right under the glove. Oh, what a grab by Chad Bain. What a throw. Good play. That went under the glove of Parker. Thought for sure that may have gotten through the infield, but Chad Bain comes to the rescue. Great play at second base to get Ethan Ammerman out for the second out of the inning. Swung on, swung through by Ryan Molinari. Center fielder grounded out his last at bat. Tipped off of the catcher's glove or helmet. Can't really tell from up here. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Fouls that back. Oh, 2 count remains. Oh, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Parker. Hits that. Left field side. Oh! Zay Brandt had to jump up into the bullpen to try to grab that. Almost did, but did not. But the count remains 0-2. Good effort from Zay Brandt in left field. Here's another 0-2 pitch from Jerry Parker. Ripped down the right field line, but foul. Count still remains 0-2. Here's 0-2 count again. Oh, that hits him. Molinari takes his free base to first. Man, after a battle, it's a tough way to go out. Run on first base. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Number 16 is now batting. Andrew Beavers for the Milligan Buffalo. And he fouls it back. Beavers comes in for Matthias. That's a ball outside. 1-1 count. Here's a 1-1. 2 outs to Beavers. That's a ball outside also. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Hits that right back near us, but too high for a web gem by one of the broadcasting team. I was really wanting that one, but, well, I can't jump that high. So, it's a 2-2 count now. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Parker delivers. Strike 3, looking, leave it to Beaver for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Score is still 14-0. We're back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Conley Burke's getting this going. New pitchers in for the Milligan Buffalo. Number 24, Jacob Poe. That ball is fouled off. Makes that a 1-1 count. Jacob Poe is a left-handed pitcher. As you can see, he's a senior from Louisiana. Makes that a 1-2 count with that pitch. And he wastes no time getting to this next one. That's a strike 3 inside looking. Good pitch by Jacob Poe for the first out of the inning. And he already wants to face Pablo Austin. He's already set. But Pablo Austin is taking his time, but he delivers very quickly for a ball inside. I think Jacob Poe really wants to go back to the bus and get his dinner, but the Bruins might have something about that. 2-0 count now. I think he's going a little too fast. It's making me talk a lot faster like an auctioneer. I'm very sorry if I'm unclear. Grounds out to the first baseman. Austin tries to beat it out, but does not for the 2nd out of the inning. Gotta take a breath after all that. 2 down and bottom of the 6th inning. Gabe Swarms is now up for the Bruins. And Poe is ready to go. That's a ball inside. Every at-bat this inning so far has started on a ball inside. 1-0 count. That's another ball inside. 2-0 count. Swung through by Gabe Swarms for strike one. 2-1 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bruins are still getting shut out 14-0. That's a strike in there for a 2-2 count. Barely got that corner. Here's a 2-2 from Poe. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down. Waste no time. Going into the bottom, or the top of the 7th. Still up 14-0. Welcome back to the top of the last inning. Ty Yurkovich is leading off Milligan. First pitch he saw his last at bat, he nailed to left field for a double. He probably does so again. Oh, foul. He really likes that first pitch look. But that one turns into an 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1 from Parker. That's in there for a strike. 0-2 count. Good pitch. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. 1 down. Good pitching so far this inning from Jerry Parker. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout. Batting now for Milligan, Kobe Miles, number 41. He hits the first pitch he sees, the center field. Riley Ramsey's looking to get under it, and he does for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down so far. Number 28 is now batting. Josh Combs. Milligan's looking to get a lot of their players in this game. One 0 count to Josh Combs. 1-1 count now. Good pitch. That's hit. Shallow left field. Will Zay Brent get there in time? He will. 3 up, 3 down. Good top of the 7th from the Bruins defense. Going into the bottom of the 7th. Bruins are still down 14-0, looking to avoid a shutout. Leading off the bottom of the 7th, number 19, Cody Kirkpatrick. New pitchers in to close it out for Milligan, who is also number 19, Jack Bembry. They didn't give Jacob Poe a chance to close it out after going 3 up, 3 down last inning. But Bembry's now in. That's a half swing. 0-2 count already. Cody's 0 for 2 so far in this game. Here's the 0-2 from Bembry. That's a ball high and outside. Makes that a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. That swung on and popped up to second base. And it's caught for the first out of the inning. 1 down in here in the bottom of the 7th. And David Twitty is now up. Hit a single his first at bat and grounded out in his second at bat. He does make contact pretty well. Here's the first pitch. That's a ball high. Davis had a pretty good game today out in the field too. Here's the 1-0. He hits that almost like he was kind of avoided hitting him in the face. And he fouls it back. 1-1 count now. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, that was chased away. Tipped off by Twitty. 1-2 count remains. Here's another 1-2 from Bembry. He hits that high. Popped it up. First baseman came in and caught that for the second out of the inning. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Bruins down to their last out. Chad Bain is now up. Looking to keep it going just a little longer. Chad Bain made a nice couple plays in the field today. He hits that little blooper, and it's caught by the shortstop to end the game. Milligan Buffalo come in and win both games today, 11-0 and 14-0. Tough day for the Bruins, but they will be back, and they will no doubt play better next series. Keep following us on social media at BJU Bruins, and we will see you around. Go Bruins.